Hello bead lovers, it's Auntie Leke here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are making a simple beaded card wallet. We'll be using sugar beads size 10 mm, fishing line 0.70 mm, as well as our scissors. And actually you can make use of any type of bead for this project, but as for me, I'm making use of size 10 mm. So let's get started. So for us to start, you cut the length of fishing line you can work with. As you can see, I already cut mine. So you cut the little length you can work with. It doesn't matter if it's short, but you don't make sure you make sure it's not really short. Just the length you'll be comfortable to work with. Alright, and after cutting, you make sure that both ends of your fishing line are equal in this manner. They are both equal length. Then moving on, you pick 4 sugar beads, 4 of it, and we're making a ring of 4 beads. By ring of 4 beads, this is what I mean. So you insert your 4 beads into your fishing line. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you slide it down into the middle, and you have something like this. Moving on, you pick the 4th bead and you're making a crisscross. The 4th bead you fix into your fishing line, you're making a crisscross with it. And by crisscross, this is what I mean. So you know you have the 4th bead now. So crisscross means your left fishing line will be going towards the right and your right fishing line will be going towards the left. Since our right fishing line is already towards the left now, so your left fishing line will be going in this manner. So you have something like this. You have something like this. Can you see? So moving on, you make sure that both ends of your fishing line are still equal. The reason why I'm making sure that both ends of your fishing line are equal is so you won't end up with one long fishing line and one short fishing line. You know that won't be comfortable for you to work with. So you have to make sure both ends of your fishing line are equal. Then you slide this down and pull your work tight. So this is what we have. We already have a ring of 4 beads. We have ring of 4 beads now. Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on, we want to form the second one. And to form the second one, we still need a ring of 4 beads. But since our fishing line is already in 1 bead like this, so we just need 3 beads to complete it. And to do that, we pick 3 beads, 3 sugar beads. Okay, then you fix one on your left, another on your right. Then with the third one, you'll be making a crisscross with the third one. You already know I said we make a crisscross. So your right fishing line will be going towards the left and your left fishing line will be going towards the right. So in this manner, this is a crisscross. Can you see? You're still making sure that both ends of your fishing line are equal. Then you drag it down. And this is what we have. We have 2 now. We count 1, 2. Please, as you are making a crisscross, make sure that both your work is very, very tight. You are pulling your work tight. Okay. Because if you don't pull your work tight, you have a very, very soft project. So you have to pull it tight. Moving on, we still want to form another ring of 4 beads. And since our fishing line is coming out of 1 bead already, we just need 3 beads. Okay, so 1 bead on the left, another bead on the right. Then you pick one and make a crisscross with. So repeating this process 2 more times. So please make sure you are pulling tight as you're making a crisscross. Make sure you're pulling tight. So this is what we have. Moving on, we want to form another ring of 4 beads. Okay. So my left fish, I pick 1 bead, fix it on my left. I pick another, fix it on my right. Then I pick the last 3rd bead and I make a crisscross with it. So this is what I have. I have 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on, I repeat the same process. Pick 3 beads. Fix one on my left, another on my right. Then I make a crisscross with the 3rd one. Please make sure you are pulling tight. As you're making a crisscross, make sure you're pulling tight. So we have 5. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are moving to the sixth one now. We are still picking 3 beads. Okay, so I fix one on my left, another on my right, then I pick one, the last bead, I make a crisscross with it. So we have 6 now. Can you see? We have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are making 7 of it. But for the seventh one, we are making something different entirely. We are making a turn, and by turn, this is what I mean. So you know, for the previous ones, we picked 3 beads. We fix one on the left, we fix one on the right, then we make a crisscross with the third one. But for this turning point, we just pick 3 beads. Okay, we pick 3 beads, and we fix all the 3 beads on our left fishing line. All right, you know, for the previous rings of 4 beads we've been making, we pick 3 beads, we fix one on the left, another on the right, then we'll make a crisscross with the third one. But for this turning point now, we are picking all the 3 beads and fixing them on the left fishing line. So watch me do it now. So this is my left fishing line. This one I'm pulling up is my left fishing line. So I pick 3 beads, fix it on my left fishing line. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm making a crisscross with the third one. All right, so this is what I have. This is what I meant by turning. You already made the turn. By turning, what I meant is, instead of, after making the crisscross, that our fishing line is facing the side, it's facing upward now. Can you see? So if you make the turn and you get something like this, don't panic. You are actually on the right track. Okay, so we made the turn and your fishing line is facing towards up. So moving on now, I want to start another line. So this is the fourth line now. We have 7 of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now moving on to form a new line, we are picking 3 beads again, since we already have 1 bead here. So we are picking 3 beads again. 3, and we are still fixing it on the left fishing line. All right, we are still fixing on the left fishing line. So all the 3 beads on my left. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then I make a crisscross with the third one. So after doing this step, this is what I will have. My fishing line is facing sideways instead of the upper part. Do you get? So moving on, this is my right fishing line. This one I'm pulling up is my right fishing line. So it's going into this bead next to it. I want to attach it into this bead next to it, into this previous bead from our first line. Do you understand? So my right fishing line is going into the bead next to it. So my fishing line is coming out of 2 beads already. 1, 1, 2. My fishing line is coming out of 2 beads. 1, 2. What I need to complete the ring of 4 beads is just 2 beads. Okay, so I fix the 2 beads on my left fishing line. 1, 2 on my left fishing line. Please take note, after picking the 3 beads and our fishing line, we make a crisscross with the third one, and our fishing line is facing the sideways. We fix our right fishing line into the bead, the previous bead from the first line. Then we pick 2 beads on our left fishing line. I will make a crisscross with. Okay, so this is what I have. Can you see? So moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it from the previous line. Okay, like this. So this is what I have. Okay, my fishing line is coming out of 2 beads. 1, 2. What I need to complete the ring of 4 beads is just 2 beads, which I'll be fixing on my left fishing line. 1 and 2. Then I make a crisscross with the second one. Okay, so this is what I have. Please make sure that as you are making the crisscross, you are pulling your work tight. You are pulling your fishing line tight, I mean. So when you do this, you have a sturdy project. So moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. Okay, then I pick 2 beads. I fix it on my left fishing line. 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. This is what I have. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. All right, then I pick 2 beads, fix on my left fishing line, and make a crisscross. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix on my left, and I make a crisscross. Okay, so this is what I have. Now for this last bead standing from the previous ring of 4 beads, from the previous line I mean. So I fix my right fishing line into the last bead standing from the previous line. Now I'm going to flip my work over so it will be easier. Now this is what I did before, but I just turn it over now so it will be easier. So what I want to do now is to make another turn. And to make the turn, since my fishing line is coming out of 2 beads already, you know, for the previous turning we did, we used 3 beads for the previous turning, but for this one we only be making use of 2 beads. Since my fishing line is coming out of 2 beads already, 1, 2, so I'll be picking 2 beads on my left fishing line. All right, 2 beads on my left fishing line. 1, 2 on my left. All the 2 beads are on my left fishing line. Can you see? Then I pick the last second bead I put and I make a crisscross with it. So this is what I have. Now we have 2 lines. 1, 2. We have 2 by 7. Okay, 2 by 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forming like this. Then we have 2, 1, 2 like this. Moving on, we want to form the 3rd line. And to form the 3rd line, since my fishing line is coming out of 1 bead already, I need 3 beads to start a new row. Okay, I pick all the 3 beads and fix on my left fishing line just like I did for the 2nd row. Okay, 2, 3. Then I make a crisscross with the 3rd one. Now this is what I have. Okay, moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it from the 2nd row. Okay, so this is what I have. Then I pick 2 beads, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. Then I pick 2 beads on my left fishing line, fix it on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. See what I have. And I pick 2 beads and fix it on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross with the 2nd one. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. And I pick 2 beads, fix on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. And this is what I have. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. And I pick 2 beads, fix on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Okay, so I want to make a turn now, and to do that, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I just flip my work over, then I pick 2 beads and fix on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. So I already made a turn for the 3rd row. So we have 7 lines by 3 rows. Okay, we have 7 by 3 rows. So moving on, I want to start the 4th row, and to do that, I pick 3 beads. Pick 3 beads, fix all the 3 beads on my left fishing line, 1, 2, 3, and I make a crisscross with the 3rd one. moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix it on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross with the second one. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix it on my left fishing line, and I make a crisscross with it. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. So it's just a continuous process. So moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. Pick 2 beads, fix on my left, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix on my left, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. So this is the final one standing now. Then for the final one, we are making a turn. So I flip my work over. I pick 2 beads on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Well, this is what I have. We're moving to the 5th row now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So moving on, we are starting the 5th row. So I pick 3 beads on my left fishing line, 1, 2, 3, and I make a crisscross with the 3rd one. So this is what I have. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix on my left, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross with the 2nd one. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. And I fix 2 beads on my left fishing line. And I make a crisscross. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. Then I pick 2 beads, fix it on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. So this is what I have. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. And I pick 2 beads, fix it on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix on my left, and I make a crisscross. Now we are at the turning point now. So to turn, I flip my work over. I pick 2 beads on my left fishing line, and I make a crisscross. So this is what I have. But for now, my fishing line is short. But instead of cutting it right away, I will not be cutting it right away. I'll be passing my fishing line back inside this project. So watch what I'll be doing now. So in case you are working as well and your fishing line also finish along the way, so you don't cut it, you don't just cut it, because if you cut it, it means you are losing your work back. So this is what you do to secure your fishing line and your work. So let's say my fishing line is finished now. So I just look for a way to pass my fishing line back into the work I already did. So watch what I'll be doing now. Okay, it goes like this, and it goes like this. So I'm still working on one part of the fishing line, okay, and it goes like this. You just want to make sure you're passing it in a zigzag manner, not in a straight manner. So you are passing it in a way that your fishing line won't be showing. Okay, all right. I don't really know how to explain this, so just watch my hand as it's moving. Okay, so it goes like this. So instead of you passing it like this, can you see? Instead of you passing it straight like this, no, you don't pass your fishing line like that. Okay, you pass it in a zigzag manner, in a way that your fishing line won't be showing in your project. And by passing your fishing line into your project, it also makes it more sturdy. Okay, so in any way you can, just make sure you're passing your fishing line very tightly, and as you're passing it, you're pulling your work tight. Okay, so the first line has been secured. Can you see? Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Although it's sturdy, it's not, it won't be falling, but I will still be passing the second one inside as well. So watch me. All right. So you just look for a way to pass it in a zigzag manner. As you're passing, you're pulling tight. Okay, so this is what I have. So just when you are done passing, just cut off the excess fishing line. Okay, so this is what I have. Can you see? Can you see? So moving on, we cut a new fishing line, of course. Please, as you're cutting the new fishing line, make sure you cut a comfortable length, the length you will be able to work with, comfortable to work with. Okay, so since this is where I stopped, all right, since this is where I stopped, so I'll just be fixing my fishing line here like this. Can you see? So this is where my fishing line got exhausted or finished, so I'll just be fixing my new fishing line into this bead, this first bead on the upper part. All right, and I'll make sure that both ends of my fishing line are equal like this. Then I pick 3 beads, so it's more like I'm starting a new row. So I pick 3 beads, fix on my left fishing line, and I make a crisscross. All right, so moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. So it's just a continuous process. The only new thing we did is we passed the fishing line around, I will fix a new fishing line. So moving on, I pick 2 beads, fix on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Please, as you make I want to take note that as you fix a new fishing line, you have to make sure that both ends of your fishing line are still equal, because you know you already fixed a new fishing line, so you have to make sure that both ends are equal. Okay, all right. So moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix on my left, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Okay, so moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix on my left fishing line, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. I pick 2 beads, fix on my left, 1, 2, and I make a crisscross. So moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead next to it. And I pick 2 beads, 1, 2, and make a crisscross with the second one. So we are at the last part where we're making a turn, and to do that, fix my right fishing line into the bead next to it. I flip my work over, then I pick 2 beads on my left fishing line. 1, 2, and I make a crisscross with the second one. So this is what I have. So we have 6 now, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 rows by 7 lines. Okay, so these are the rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 7 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are making 9 rows by 7 lines. Okay, so I already did 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll be making the remaining 3 off camera and come back to show us the next step. So I'm done making the 7 by 9. We have 7 lines and 9 rows. Okay, 7 lines, 9 rows. So let's count together. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rows and 7 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what we want to do now is to form the 2 sides of our wallet as well as the base part. So what we do now is to divide this project into 3 parts. So watch what I'll be doing. I'll be counting 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. Then another 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. You know we have 1 in the middle. So let me show you now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I count the 4, I fold like this. So this is what I have. Can you see? So I will repeat the same thing for this part as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will have this 1 here in the middle. You know we did 9 for the rows. So I already did 1, 2, 3, 4, and I already folded it. It's facing up like this. So I want to repeat the same process for this side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm folding this side as well. And now this is the bottom. This is the bottom. This is the 1 in the middle. So we still have 9, but we already divided into 3 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4 for this side, another 4 for this side, 1, 2, 3, 4 for this side, then the remaining 1 in the middle. So moving on, we want to, although it's already formed, but we have to join both sides together. All right, we have to join both sides because we cannot leave it like this. If we leave it like this, anything we put inside will be falling off. So we have to join both sides together. So to do that, I just cut just little length of fishing line this time around. Don't need to cut too much. Okay, then I pick my project, fix my new fishing line into this bead in the middle. The 1 in the middle, you know we did 4 here, 4 here, so we have 1 in the middle. So I'll be fixing my fishing line into the 1 in the middle in this manner, and my right fishing line will be going into this bead from the right. Okay, and my left fishing line will be going into this bead from the left. Okay, so this is what I have. My fishing line is coming out of 3 beads. All right, so after cutting my fishing line, I fixed my new fishing line into this bead in the middle. All right, so I move on. I fix my right fishing line into this bead here. I fix my left fishing line into this bead here. So my fishing line is coming out of 3 beads. My fishing line is coming out of 3 beads. As you can see now, the ring of 4 bead is almost formed, but it's yet to be formed. We just need how many beads to complete it? Just 1 bead. So we're picking 1 bead and make a crisscross with now. 1, then we make a crisscross. So this is what I have. Can you say that we form a ring of 4 beads? 1, 2, 3, 4. So moving on, we are repeating the same thing. Since we already made a crisscross with this one, so my right fishing line goes here. Okay, my left fishing line goes here into the left bead. Then I pick 1 bead and I make a crisscross. So this is what I have. Can you see? Another 3 beads is formed already, so we have to repeat the same process. So I fix my right fishing line on my right bead. My left fishing line goes to my left bead, and I pick just 1 to make a crisscross with. Moving on, I'm repeating the same process. So my right fishing line goes to my right bead, my left fishing line goes into my left bead, okay. Then I pick one bead to make a crisscross. So this is the last one. So this is the last one. So after doing this, you just need to pass your fishing line around. But I won't be passing it around now. I will just try and secure it. Then I move to the second part. Please note that I'll be repeating the same thing I did. The same thing I did for this part. I'll be repeating it for this part as well. So we cut a new fishing line. You see, we don't need much fishing line. So you cut a new fishing line. Okay, you fix it into this bead in the middle, as well as this bead on the left, on the right, I mean. So your right fishing line goes here, then your left fishing line goes here. Then you pick one bead, making sure that both ends of your fishing line are equal. Then you make a crisscross with the one bead. So we have this. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the bead on the right. My left fishing line goes into the bead on the left. Then I pick one bead and I make a crisscross with it. So this is what I have. Moving on, my right fishing line goes into the right bead. My left fishing line goes into the left bead. And I pick one bead and I make a crisscross with it. So this is the last bead standing. So I'm still repeating the same thing. My right fishing line goes into the right bead. My left fishing line goes into the left bead. Then I pick one bead and I make a crisscross with it. So this is what I have. Both sides of our wallet has been completed. So what I'll be doing offline is I'll be passing the fishing line off camera, then I'll cut the remaining one. You already know how I pass the fishing line, so I'll pass the fishing line off camera and cut the excess fishing line. Okay, and I'm done passing the fishing line. This is what the finished card wallet looks like. Just like I mentioned earlier, you can actually use any bead type or size to achieve this. And that's it for today's tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment. See you in the next one. Bye.